inside the most luxurious castles in the world. Hello lovely YouTube family, welcome back to the Luxury Kingdom. In today's videos, we're going to talk about inside the most luxurious castles in the world. But before we start, I would want you to hit that red subscribe button so that you never miss out on any of our videos. If the thought of rolling hills, regal interiors, and stately architecture excites you, honestly, who doesn't it excite? Consider your next vacation to include a stay in a luxurious castle hotel. Each beautifully manicured property has a story to tell, from the Castle of Ristonchi, which was once used as a fortress to defend Florence, Italy, to the British Cliveden House, a not-so-modest gift from a duke to his mistress in the 17th century, yet not all of the castles on our list are from a distant epoch. Take the Kentucky Castle, for example, which was built in 1969 by a couple inspired from their recent trip to Europe. Whether surrounded by bucolic countryside in Ireland, the UK, or Italy, sprawling vineyards in Portugal, or the dense forests of Colorado, one thing is for certain, the views will be sublime. Number 7. Adare Manor, County Limerick, Ireland. Located in the countryside village of Adare, Adare Manor is a 19th century Gothic revival castle hotel, situated on 840 acres of land. Each of the 104 guest rooms is decorated with 19th century artwork and mahogany furniture. Taking a view from your room which overlooks the front manicured gardens, the River Meg, or the championship Tom Facio designed golf course. Number 6. Landall's Mohican Castle, Loudonville, Ohio. Located in Ashland County, roughly an hour northeast of Columbus, Landon's Mohican Castle is a sight to be seen. Built in 2002, all of the castle's hardwood floors, trim, cabinetry, and doors were milled from trees on the property, and the stone used on the castle was retrieved from piles cleared by some of the first settlers of the area. Stay in one of the castle's 11 suites, and while there, exercise in the property's indoor pool. LandallsMohicanCastle.com. Number 5. Castle of Ristonchi, Tuscany, Italy. Located next to rural farmhouses built in the 12th century, the Castle of Ristonchi was commissioned by Italy's famous Medici family. Throughout the 14th century, the castle was a strategic point of defense within the Florentine territory. Today, however, guests let down their guards as they are treated to the marvelous accommodations within the castle. Ristonchi.com. Number 4. Cliveden House, Berkshire, UK. Built in 1666 by the 2nd Duke of Buckingham as a gift to his mistress, the Cliveden House is where Meghan Markle stayed the night before the royal wedding. The castle is sprawled across 376 acres of National Trust gardens on the banks of the River Thames. The Relais and Chateau Italianate mansion allows guests to partake in soothing treatments at the Cliveden Spa, request a luxurious champagne tea time experience, and charter a vintage houseboat for a cruise down the Thames. clivedenhouse.co.uk. Number 3. Posada Castelo de Óbidos, Óbidos, Portugal. The medieval castle of Óbidos was erected by D. João de Noronha in the early 16th century. Designed in Manueline style, Portuguese late Gothic aesthetics, this 16th century palace was carefully recovered from the effects of the area's 1755 earthquake. Today, each of the 17 rooms are each named after a king or queen, featured whitewashed walls, 4 poster canopied beds, and Manueline touches like azulejo tiled bathrooms and arrow-slit windows with views onto the surrounding windmills and vineyards. Posadas.pt/en. Number 2. The Kentucky Castle, Versailles, Kentucky. Set among farms and sprawling bourbon distilleries, the Kentucky Castle is a luxurious bed and breakfast. Built in 1969, this medieval-style structure is completely enclosed by a stone wall with 12-foot wooden doors and turrets on a 50-acre estate. The castle boasts 12 luxury rooms and 4 chalets with suites at the outermost corners. Each chalet is furnished with a kitchenette, whirlpool soaking tub, and a terrace overlooking acres of farmland. Get outside and engage in a game of tennis or basketball on the respective courts. Also, visit the on-site billiard room, library, ballroom, and Castle Farms restaurant. TheKentuckyCastle.com. Number 1. Glen Eyrie Castle, Colorado Springs, Colorado. Nestled next to the Garden of the Gods Park, Glen Eyrie is home to over 800 acres of stately pines and whispering aspen, waterfalls, and majestic sandstone rock faces. Glen Eyrie's rooms range from hotel-style standards to premier castle suites. Adventure seekers can book electric bike tours through the Garden of the Gods and Glen Eyrie or hike one of the 16 available trails on the property. The area is rife with wildlife too, and nature lovers have a chance to catch glimpses of wild bighorn sheep roaming the grounds. gleneyrie.org. And that's all for today, folks. I hope you liked the video. If you did, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel so that you never miss any amazing videos from us.